Curtis, stand by. We got Hawaii calling in.
Yep, we've got former Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard, who is also there, by the way, on Army duty. Bravo to you. You are there in Maui. We have been looking at these pictures, Congresswoman. It is heartbreaking. I mean, people have described it as apocalyptic. I've been to Lahaina. I can't believe to see the images. What are you seeing?
Apocalyptic is probably one of the best words to describe the absolute devastation that has occurred here. The community here on Maui is very tight-knit. It is inspiring to see their resilience, even in the face of this unprecedented disaster, but really how they're stepping up, even those who have lost everything, just trying to help each other and help their neighbors. I'm actually calling you right now from a different community, not in Lahaina or West Maui, but in upcountry Maui in Kula. There were a number of other fires that started shortly after the Lahaina brush fire began. One here in upcountry Maui, and I'm standing in the rubble of a few homes that were destroyed. There are several, unfortunately, and this community is continuing to deal not only with the aftermath of the devastation, but because of the trees here, the roots underground of these trees are actually still burning. And so there's ongoing efforts by the community as well as Maui Fire Department, both to try to fight those small embers and the beginnings of fires, but also clearing out a lot of the green matter that is really just fodder for a new fire to start.
Now, I don't think everybody understands. I heard rumors that it might have been an electrical fire, but I hear a rumor like that all it means is, oh, they got big checkbook, we could sue them. I mean, how do you think the fire started? Does and then was a hurricane going on at the same time?
Yes, I can only tell you what I've seen and what I've heard. Obviously, not an expert here, but the reality is that brush fires are quite common in West Maui and the Lahaina area, especially during this time of year. Drought is very common here. There are often restrictions on water use. Those small brush fires are normally able to be put out and contained very quickly. The issue here was a combination of brush fires, hurricane level winds of 90 to 100 miles an hour moving through because of Hurricane Dora that was traveling south of the Hawaii island chain, combined with what those winds were doing and knocking over electrical power lines, bringing that combination that created this massive out-of-control wildfire, not only, again, in West Maui and Lahaina, but also in a very different ecosystem up here in Kula.
Tulsi, this is Pete King. Again, I want to thank you for your great service over the years. It was a privilege to serve with you in Congress. What would you say the federal government should be doing now? And I'm not trying to make this political in any way. What is the main thing the feds can do right now?
Well, we've got an incredibly strong military presence out here in Hawaii. As you know very well, the Indo-PACOM Command and all of the different, Air Force, Army, Marine Corps, Navy, the level of military resources here is significant. And not only that, but they're very experienced in what we call in the military HADR, Humanitarian Assistance Disaster Relief. They just recently responded to a disaster in Guam. They've done so in the Philippines and Japan and Thailand and many other countries. They are chomping at the bit to be able to deploy those resources and support to the community here on Maui. They can't do so until FEMA, as the lead federal agency, gives them the green light. This is a frustration that I and so many others have here is we are almost 7 days into. Today is day 6 since this disaster.
And FEMA hasn't responded yet?
That FEMA is here. The administrator is here, but they have not given the military the green light to deploy all the resources they have available. Things like we have looting, unfortunately, in these communities.
Why is that? Congresswoman, why is that?
Deterrent. That's a question for FEMA. I cannot give you a rational or logical answer to that because it is inexcusable.
Absolutely.
We need presence patrols in these communities. We need their experts who go in and can help identify the remains of those who perished in these fires. We need this community I'm standing in right now. They have no water. We need water filtration systems and water supplies. The military can help provide that. They can provide cleanup teams to help start to clean out these communities in every single respect. This community has no power. The military has the
Well,
generators.
we
that
hope
they
that you
use.
get everything you need. You
Tulsi
deserve
Gabbard,
it. Wow.
thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you
and,
very much.
If there's any more to report, please you text us whenever you can.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you.